Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahushai.
All praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash.
Double honor to the apostles and the elders that rule well. And peace and blessings to you brothers out there that's kicking his word and sincerely the truth. You know, we're living in some serious times, you know, you know, you could get weary about, you know, what's to come, man. You know, we out here in the highways and byways and we telling these people, man, you know, that death is around the corner, famine, destruction, the sword, all these things, man, race-wide riots, you know, and if you are looking at, you know, what's about to happen, you know what I'm saying, carnally or in the flesh, man, you could get very anxious, man, and begin to worry. You know, but hey, we were given the law, the prophecy, man. You know what I'm saying? The truth of the true power, which his name is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. And so we have to understand that we, you know, the Most High is going to take care of us in that day, man. You know, and also casting our cares upon Him. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of times, you know, you hope, you know, we haven't received salvation yet, and you can just hope that, you know, the Most High will keep you in the spirit of righteousness in that day, because honestly, you don't know, and that'll make you very worrisome and also anxious, man. So we just want to come at with a quick sit down. Well, actually not a sit down, but just a quick exhortation. You know, for brothers out there, man. You know, cast your cares upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and also trust that you know, the Most High is dealing with you, man. You know, the Most High didn't bring you this far just to destroy you, man. You see what I'm saying? You know, if you believe in Him, you know. But our faith is going to be tested, man. You know, in that day of provocation, man. You know, that word provocation goes back to the word provoke. It means challenge. You know, and when we're coming to those times, man, to where we're going to have to really have faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. You know, and Most High willing, you know, we can keep that faith. And, you know, and we have the examples of our forefathers, man, that lost their faith, you know, in the wilderness, man. But we're coming in that time of adversary too, and we can't lose our faith, man. Matter of fact, can you give me Hebrews 3 and 8? You know?
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 3, 14. Mark not your hearts for propagation.
14?
Yeah, it's like 14. Whereas in Hebrews, I think it's Hebrews 8.
Pretty sure it's 3. Pretty sure it's 3.
3 and 15, I got 8.
15, okay.
While it says, it said, actually I'm sorry, verse 14. For we are made partakers of Hamashiach, if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast unto the end.
That's right. So, we'll be partakers of the kingdom of heaven, man, if we hold fast, you know what I'm saying, to the faith, man, to what we were taught, man. We were taught that, hey, we're gonna have to go through certain things, man. We're gonna have to endure for the kingdom. But the question is, do you believe that? You know, and that's a fight that we're gonna have to endure in this truth, man. Do you believe that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is gonna cover you in that day, man? You see? Go ahead, bro.
God, it says, for we are made partakers of Hamashiach, if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast unto the end. While it is said, today if you will hear His voice, harden not your hearts as in the provocation.
That's right. And that word provocation, that's going back to the time of what? During the time of us exiting Egypt, man, when we were in the wilderness, man. And the elder Ariella did a beautiful sit down about, you know what I'm saying, the terrain of the wilderness, man. They literally was in the wilderness. I didn't, you know, they were in dire situations, man. Thirst, very thirsty, hungry. But the Most High provided for them each time, man. But you know what? You had our people, what were they doing? They were murmuring, they were complaining, man. And for that, what happened? Our people were destroyed, man. So the Most High is looking for faith, man. He's not looking for somebody who's going to be wavering when it gets hard out here, man. You see what I'm saying?
No, you
go ahead.
I was going to say that wilderness was a test for our people, man. Okay, when you read in, I want to say it's Deuteronomy, I'm going to say like the 30th chapter, I believe. It talks about how he put us through the wilderness to humble us, man. Okay? And we're spiritually in the wilderness here, man. Okay? everything is uncertain, you know. Things are uncertain, but we rely wholly on the faith of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Just like our people had to rely on the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, okay? There's a little bit more.
Go ahead.
It says for some when they had heard did provoke, howbeit not all that came out of Egypt by Moses.
That's right. So when they when they were going through these things, they provoked Moses, man. They were questioning God. They were saying, hey, the Lord bring us out here to kill me, man? To kill us, to kill our kids? You see what I'm saying? But it wasn't about that, man. The Most High was trying our people, man. Hey, our people seen great works. And our people still had the mindset of carnality, man, of the flesh, what they could see, versus what the Most High was providing to them, man. You see?
When you look up that word provoke, when you read that word of the day of provocation, it goes back into provoking to indignation, which that word indignation we know means righteous anger. Okay? Because, man, you got to think, man, the Heavenly Father was getting irritated with our people, man. You know, he told Moses, like, look, man, let me take these people out. I'll smoke them, man. I'll make a nation out of you, man.
Lay them down.
You know, he was, and for our people not believing at that time, you know, when we sent out the spies that went to go spy the land of Canaan,
Yep.
when it came back all scary, like, man,
Yep.
we can't take this land,
Yep.
man.
Because the people who were in the land, man, they were giants of the land, man. You see what I'm saying? We seen our people seen the statues of those Zimzum. It was somewhere like the Anakim,
Yeah, the
Zimzamims.
the ones with the long neck.
Yeah, you know what I'm
real
saying?
tall.
Big, tall. They were like, man, we can't take these dudes over, man. Damn, we through, man. You know. But the Most I was like, look, man, you got chariots. And, you know, you getting fed every day by me, man. You getting water when you thirst, man. What more do you need? You know. And hey, and that's how it is, you know, here, man. You know, we might not see, you know what I'm saying, the great wonders, you know what I'm saying, like our people saw back in ancient times, man. But the Most High provides, man. The Most High has woken us up, awakened us to this truth. You see? So you have to believe that the most in the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. I actually have an account in Deuteronomy. No, actually Exodus. Can you grab me Exodus 17 and 1 and read down to verse 7. Start at 1 and read down to verse 7, bro. See what I'm saying? Because this is just an account, you know what I'm saying? How our people were tempting the Most High. They lost faith, you know? And the times that's coming, your faith is going to be tested, man. You're going to be in situations where, damn, I have 8 days. You know? I haven't drank anything, man. You know? Then where your faith is going to be at, man? Start at the top. Exodus 17. No, you're all right. Start at the top. And then, you know, and then what are you going to do? You know? Because the Most High used that dispensation of time to issue a judgment. He ain't going to give you something exact, you know, right at that moment when you want it, man. He's going to test you, man. Demons are going to be festering. You see?
That's why it's important, if I can say it real fast, that's why it's important to fast, man.
I was thinking that.
You know, you gotta, man, we in the time, like when the scripture reads in Joel 2:12, it talks about the Lord said, turn ye unto me with weeping and fasting. You know what I'm saying? When you fast, man, you gotta prepare you building up your spirit when you really do that, man. Building up your spirit to be able to endure the fact that you may not eat for a certain amount of time, or you may not drink for a certain amount of time. But it's not even about the physical aspect of eating and drinking. You're really spiritually feeding and giving your spirit water and food, man.
Tons.
You know? Denying that flesh.
Tons.
Denying this carnal nature, man.
Tons.
See, you feed, like the brother said, you're feeding that spirit, bro. You see? And we, you know, it's times where it's time to build up your spirit, man. Don't get consumed with this world, because, you know, America about to go hard. You know what I'm saying? There's something about to go hard, man. You see what I'm saying? There's gonna be all types of things to do. You know what I'm saying? All types of distractions, man. But we gotta stay focused on the main goal, man. And that goal is ultimately pushing this word so we can get the heck up out of here.
That's right.
You see?
This is Exodus chapter 17, verse 1. And all the congregation of the children of Israel journeyed from the wilderness of sin after the journeys according to the commandments of Yahweh, and pitched tents in Rephidim,
Yeah, Rephidim.
and there was no water for the people to drink.
That's right.
Wherefore the people did chide with Moses and said, "Give us water that we may drink."
And that word "chide" means to argue. And so they chide with with Moses. They said, "Man, give us water to drink, man." So you could tell there was a congregation. They were like, "Man, what's up with the water, man? Man, you got us out here, man. What's up? Thirsty, got kids crying, cattle, all types of things, man. You see what I'm saying? Sir, all types of things, man. When your kids can't eat, man, when you see, your loved one suffering, say, you got a woman and she famished, that's gonna make you are automatically aggressive as a man, because that protection, that protector's gonna come out of you, man. You see what I'm saying? So you had people just hella frustrated, man, but they weren't being patient. They weren't waiting on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Go ahead, bro.
And Moses said unto them, "Watch." And Moses said unto them, "Why chide ye with me? Wherefore do ye tempt Yahweh?" And the people thirsted there for water. And the people murmured against Moses and said, "Wherefore is this that thou hast brought us up out of Egypt, to kill us and our children and our cattle with thirst?"
That's right. You see, so they murmur like, "Man, why'd you bring us out here to kill us, man?" Here they are, man. They seen the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. They walked through the Red Sea, man. And that reminds me of us, man. We see the chariot with each other. We all see the chariot with each other, man. Faith boosting. Oh, why do y'all call out? Hey, 2 Passovers ago, we seen a rainbow literally in the field right by us.
Landing in the field.
Landing
right
in the field.
there.
Like,
we was seeing it.
It's in it right where we was at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you go through adversity, man, you forget the good times, man. You forget the good times. You forget how loyal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is, man. Because of his flesh. You see? That's what our people did in that time, man. They forgot the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. They were saying, man, the Lord gonna kill us, man. It's messed up. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 4. And Moses cried unto Yahweh, saying, "What shall I do unto this people? They be almost ready to stone me."
That's right. So these people were so mad that they were. Moses was like, "Man, these people ready to stone me." He said almost ready. He was just, how Jake talk, man, exaggerate, but he ready to knock me out, man. That's how mad our people were. They ready to bug up against Moses, man. You see? They were just praising him.
You can imagine though, like they was probably like really ready. They was probably what's the word I'm looking for? Conspiring against him. Like, man, we finna take him out. We finna roll back.
Well, you had Korah in them. You had Korah in them in the book of Numbers, ready to conspire to take over. The leadership. You see? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 5. And Yahweh said unto Moses, "Go on before the people, and take with thee of the elders of Israel in thy rod, wherewith thou smotest the river, take in thy hand and go." Verse 6. Behold, I will stand before thee there upon the rock of Horeb, and thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, that the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. And he called the name of this place Massah in Meribah, because of the chiding of the children of Israel, and because they tempted Yahweh, saying, "Is Yahweh among us or not?"
Man, bro.
Yeah, damn, bro. That's our people right now.
That's our people. The Lord dealing with us? Damn, what you? And they just seen, man, that's what's it called over there?
That's the card?
That's Shikari over there. Yep, that's Shikari over there. But yeah, and what they seen the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. You see what I'm saying? And what did our people do? Scoff. You see what I'm saying? Scoff. Wanna fight against and buck up against rulership, man. In a lot of days, man, it's very important for us to stay in order, man. When things get frustrating and things of that nature, man, it's very important to stay in order. You see what I'm saying? And not do your own thing, man. When things get tight, You see what I'm saying? Jake wanna get mad and wanna buck up, you know, and make excuses not to be in order, man. No, man, you gotta stay in, you have to stay in order, man, and rule your spirit, man.
That's right.
Not do what the heck you wanna do, man. You see? That's a part of having patience. That's a part of trusting in Yahweh by Shemi Shah. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 16 and 32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh the city.
That's right. Who you at? 32?
Yeah.
God, that's one of my favorites, man.
Read it again.
Yeah.
Proverbs 16 and 32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh the city.
That's right. He that ruleth his spirit is better than he that taketh the city, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put yourself under subjection, man. A lot of times things ain't gonna go your way, man. In the camp, especially, man. You gonna think certain brothers should have been kicked out, or certain brothers should have stayed in the camp. You things of that nature. But when they get hot, you got to rule your spirit, man, and trust in the will of Yahweh by Shemi Shah.
That's right.
That ain't what you perceive, man.
That's right.
And that's what our people were doing. They had an idea of how Yahweh by Shemi Shah was supposed to operate. You know, they're supposed to just have water, you know, say readily available, food readily available. Well, it's not that. It's not that. It's not going to be that easy, man. The Most High look for people that have faith.
When I come back, shall I find faith on the earth?
Time.
Yahweh Shah said, shall he find faith on the earth? That's what the Lord is looking for, man. He's looking for the faithful. He's looking for that faithful servant, man. The one that's going to wait on his Lord to give him what he needs, man. Like we doing right now. You know, I have a quick precept for you.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna read 1 Corinthians chapter 10. I'm gonna start at the top. The point is in verse 11. I'm gonna read through it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of quickly, but the point is in verse 11. Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant how that all our fathers were under the cloud and all passed through the sea, and were all baptized unto Moses in the cloud and in the sea, and did all eat the same spiritual meat, and did all drink the same spiritual drink, for they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Hamashiach.
Oh,
But with many of them the Most High was not well pleased,
Why is that?
for they were overthrown in the wilderness. Now these things were our examples, to the intent we should not lust after evil things as they also lusted.
That's right.
Neither be ye idolaters, as were some of them, as it is written.
So they were lusting after evil things, man. They didn't want the will of your Heavenly Father. They wanted their own will. They wanted to do their own thing, man. You see what I'm saying? You see? And not the will of the Heavenly Father. We can't have that same mindset, man. When things go crazy, you can't just wing it and go rogue. That's BS, man.
It's caught out there looking stupid.
Yeah, man. And you know, hey, Jake, hey, man, certain people, you see certain people, you want to get cornered with them, man. Cats in Israel and things like that, man, you want to just run up on a nigga, man. But you can't do that, man. Hey, this is the will of the Heavenly Father, not our will, man. You dig? Not what we want to do, you dig? But what does Yahweh by Shemi Shah wants, man? Not what we want. You see? And that was the problem with our people in the wilderness. They wanted to do their own thing. The Most High told them to eat only a certain amount of quail. What did our people do?
Hoarding and shit.
Stuff their damn faces. The Most High seen Jake with that chicken with the teeth in between that teeth. He was just like, look at these niggas, man.
He got mad.
Man, like, man,
what
look
the
at
fuck,
these
man?
man. Like, man.
Niggas can't listen.
Yeah. Man, but that's our people, man. And we can't have that rebellious mindset and that mindset of a mindset that lacks faith, man. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're going into, bro. Trusting the ways of Yahweh by Shemi Shah, man. Man, give me Proverbs the 3rd chapter, bro. You got more to that, bro?
I do.
Can you get that for me out?
Continue.
Okay. No, let's go.
Verse 7, it says, neither be ye idolaters, as were some of them, as it is written, the people sat down to eat and drink and rose up to play. Neither let us commit fornication, as some of them committed, and fell in one day 23,000.
That's right, and that's going into them worshiping by our Peor, man, in Numbers the 25th chapter, man. Our people are going into these harlot houses and worshiping women and things of that nature, man. You see what I'm saying? Not following the way of Yahweh Shema Hashem. What happened? Our people were destroyed, man.
Bro, 23,000 people ain't no little amount of people, bro.
That's right. But the Most High warned us. He told us, look, if you serve other gods, you will be destroyed, man. The wrath of Yahweh Shema Hashem will come on you, man. But what do our people do? Our people are stiff-necked. They follow after other gods, man. And that's why we're in this situation now. Because our people did what? Lack faith. You see what I'm saying? You see? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 9. Neither let us tempt Yahushai, as some of them also tempted, and were destroyed of serpents. Neither murmur ye, as some of them also murmured, and were destroyed of the destroyer.
That's right. Murmuring, complaining. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta trust in the trust in the process, man. Trust in the process. You see? Trust in the trials that you're going through, man. That's why I say in Sirach, the second chapter, man, to take it cheerfully when you enter into, loosely paraphrase, adversity, man.
Yeah.
You see? You have to trust that, okay, the Lord put me through this for a reason. Not, oh man, the Lord, he ready to kill me, man. Man, the Lord ain't dealing with me, man. Damn, man. You can't have that mindset, especially in the time that we're coming to, man.
It's like the scripture said, he said, he's not unrighteous to forget your works, man.
Right.
Man, Most High ain't finna have you be out here doing this work, you know what I'm saying, constantly being faithful, then he just gonna straight up just destroy you.
He's just gonna kick your ass.
I mean, if that's what he wants to do, he's the Most High, he can do that. But he said that he's not gonna do that.
Most
he
High
said
is fair, man.
He's faithful.
You have to believe that the Most High is fair. If you don't believe that the Most High is fair, then you're not gonna make it, man. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It's beautiful. What are they?
Yeah, this is the last verse. This is the point that I want to grab. Verse 11. Now all these things happen unto them for ensamples, and they are written for our admonition, upon whom the ends of the world are come.
That's right. So all these things that happened, it was written for our learning, man. Like I said in Romans the 15th chapter, man.
Right.
And it said at the end of the world,
It says, and they are written for our admonition, upon whom the ends of the world are come.
that's right.
This age, man.
This time. This is the time, man, that he brought these examples of our forefathers going off is examples unto us, man.
That's right.
You see? Man, you gotta have faith, man. Don't worry about whether or not the Most High is gonna take care of you. He's gonna take care of you, man. But you have to believe that, bro. You see what I'm saying?
That was
Come on, let's get that.
This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in Yahweh with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding.
That's right. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not to your own understanding, man. Don't try to figure it out your way. There's already a blueprint, man. You know what I'm saying? There's always a way in which you're supposed to walk, man. Hey, the Most High saying in Deuteronomy, man, that the other nations will know that the Lord is dealing with us, that the true power is dealing with us by the knowledge that we were given from the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? That's Deuteronomy, the 1st chapter. You see? But what happens? Our people, we like to try shit. You know, Jake like to try new things, man. We go and follow another god or another culture, and we get jacked up every time, man. You see? Or we fall out our own flesh and get carnal. What happens? We get jacked up every time, man. You see? So what are we supposed to be doing? Follow the word of the Heavenly Father, man. The Most High says trust in Him, have faith in Him. What are you supposed to do? Have faith.
trust in him, man. That's it.
And you know, it seems simple, but it's difficult because of this flesh.
Right, that's it, bro.
Because of this flesh. Man, we seen a chariot. And we still got warrior demons messing with us. We seen a chariot together. We can talk about it. Hey, man, you remember the color of it? Seen chariots individually with each other. Individually, excuse me. Riding in the car, chariot zoom right past you. Seen it. But this flesh. Visions. Dreams.
Miracles.
Miracles.
Talking about miracles, whereas you see demons getting cast out of people, and the Lord has it, whereas you do it through the Spirit and you see it, but you still over here worried about lust demons and all this other kind of bro. The Spirit, with the creatures made subject to vanity at the end of the day, man. That's why Yahweh Shai is so important, bro, because we can't do it by ourselves,
Can't do
man.
it by
right.
ourselves. If we try to do it by ourselves, we're gonna lose.
He's our only way.
But that's what the scriptures say. Don't trust in your way. Trust in the Lord's way, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like going into a boxing match or an MMA match and forgetting your fundamentals. Like, no, I'm gonna do it my way. And you gonna lose.
Every time.
Not following.
I'm gonna fight like I'm gonna fight you nigga like I used to do on the street. Get your ass dusted. Everybody ain't Deontay Wilder, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Listen to your corner, man.
Listen to you. Beautiful.
You know?
Listen to your corner, man. Your corner tell you to jab. Jab, my nigga, jab. Jab, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like it. Akyung. It's like it for call y'all the N-word. You know? Pivot, bro. Stop backing up straight. Pivot. But if you don't do that, guess what? You're gonna get hit every time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And in the spirit, that's what the Most High is telling them. Don't follow the other guys. Don't follow your own will, man. Follow me. I have laws, statutes, and commandments that you're supposed to follow. Follow it to the best of your ability, man. Trust in me. You know? And you're gonna need, that understanding, this understanding in the latter days, man. And we are in the latter days, man. It's heating up, man. It's only a matter of time, man. You know? And with that understanding, you have to maneuver that way. Maneuver in the way that you know is prudent, man. In the time that you're given. You see? Talk about that in 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter, man. Which measure time to time diligently in itself. That's what we're supposed to be doing, man. Now is not the time to be wavering in your faith, man. You see what I'm saying? And being worried. Nah, man, it's time to be bold in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Go ahead, bro.
The scripture say have full assurance, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have full assurance in what you believe in. That's why the scripture says be fully persuaded in your own mind, man. And being fully persuaded in your own mind gives you that assurance. It gives you that confidence to boldly proclaim the truth. It gives you that confidence to really trust and believe in the Lord, man. You gotta, man, look, when you read these epistles,